Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well out there today. So as you can see, today I'm going to be sharing my June currently inked fountain pens with you. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in. I'm going to start off with three pens and inks that I did have inked in May that I want to continue using because I want to use them up. One of the inks I did switch to a different size, a different pen and a different size nib. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The first pen is my TWSBI Eco in Cream Rose Gold, and it has an extra fine nib on it. I am loving this pen. It is my the primary pen that I use for my journaling, day-to-day journaling. I just want to make sure you all can see that. I might have to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And make sure it's focusing. Yeah, I just want to make sure you can see the color. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I live in New England, and even though it is spring, it's still a bit overcast. So this is, like I said, a TWSBI Eco in the cream rose gold, and it has an extra fine nib, which I actually am enjoying, but I am trying out some other size nibs, as you'll see. And this is a carryover from last month. It is Noodler's Monojaro or Monojaro, sorry, Nakahami or Nakahama Whalesman Sepia. Okay, so I really enjoy the way this pen writes. However, I will say that I am looking forward to trying it out in the Cafe Bronze with the fine nib once this runs out. And I know I could transfer, I just do not want to. This should run out by the end of June. So I'm going to continue using this. The next pen is my Pilot Prayer in cream, and it has the fine nib. So this one here I am also enjoying. I am primarily using this one in my health journal. So it is Pilot Prayer in fine, in a cream with a fine nib. And I'm really loving this. This is the Pilot Sepia ink cartridge. It comes with in a 6-pack. I'm not sure if I will, I think I'm going to keep the cartridge for this and fill it with something else. But I do really, really love this. It's like a reddish brown sepia color, and I am really, really enjoying it. And we'll use it until it runs out. It might take a while, which is fine. So I'm really glad I'm enjoying it. All right, so the third pen for June is this Pilot Kakuno in the clear. So this ink, which I'm going to share with you in a second, it's a shimmer ink. So if you watched last month, you'll probably remember what it is. So this is a Pilot Kakuno. Oh yeah, I love this so much. And it is in the clear. This is a medium nib. And this is the Diamine Shimmertastic in Brandy Shimmer. And I love this ink so much. I have other inks that I will be using first, but this is an ink that I can see myself purchasing a bottle of. I'm really enjoying it, especially now that it's in the medium nib. It looked really nice in the fine Pilot Kakuno nib, but I was not reaching for it and I wanted to see and experience more of the shimmer. So I'm very pleased with this choice. My next pen on the list is another Pilot Prayer, and this is in brown. And I want to thank Elyse so much. We did a ink trade, and she included this brown pen because she knows I love brown inks. So thank you so much again. So this is another Pilot Prera. And it is the brown. It's a fine nib. And I inked it with an ink that Elyse sent me. Oh, no. Actually, this is one, I'm sorry, I had purchased a sample of. I think she was going to send it to me or something like that. And it's in Monteverde Moonstone, which I already know what it is. She loves this one. She loves the Monteverde Moonstone because it is a brownish gray, which when I did the swatch, you can't go by those. I'm a new fountain pen gal. I've been into pens my entire life, but not fountain pens until recently. And I'm learning fast that you cannot just go by the swatches. The inks, in my experience, for what I'm visualizing, are coming out very different a lot of times on the page when you're inking the pen. So yeah, let me get back on track here. So I'm loving this pen and ink combination so much. And I am primarily, I've got this in my financial planner, which is perfect. All right, so the next pen that I have inked for June is this TWSBI Mini in white rose gold. It's a medium nib. And I have to say, I was not looking for this, but it kind of found me. I found it on eBay, and I don't know how much this goes for, maybe 50. I think I found it for $39, and that included shipping. So I ended up purchasing it. So this is a TWSBI Mini in the white rose gold in a medium nib, and it is inked with Diamine Truffle, which, as you can see, is a shimmer ink. And I'm loving this ink so much. This is a sample, and this is another shimmer ink that I'm like, yeah, I want a bottle of that. Hopefully it's still around once I get to it. And look at that juicy pen, juicy pen. I love that. All right, so the next pen was a birthday gift to myself. It is a vintage platinum pen from the 1970s. I think when I was researching it online, it's a platinum pocket pen, vintage 1970. I believe it's 1972, and it's in this silver with tulips on it. Tulips is one of my favorite flowers. And then as you will see, it's pink here. I plan on figuring out how to get this nib out. I know there's a video out there on how to do it, but I could not get this, I could not twist it off, and I don't want to break it because I love this pen so much. But the seller said they think it's a fine nib, and I'm thinking it's a fine nib as well, but it's so cute and it's perfect for spring. So here we go, and it writes amazing. So this is a vintage platinum pocket pen. I'm just going to put PP in a fine nib, question mark. It's 1972, question mark. And I inked it with a sample that Elyse did send to me. I think it's, yeah, Diamine Oxblood. I think that's who makes the Oxblood. And I am loving it. Thank you so much. And yeah, look at how juicy this pen is. I'm very like, oh my goodness, do I want to get another one of these? Because this is, for me personally, it's like the perfect size pen. So that is that. Love it so much. And I love this Diamine Oxblood, and I will be purchasing a bottle of that. So thank you, Elyse. All right, the next pen on my list is, you guys saw this pen in May. This is another TWSBI Mini in the clear, and this is an extra fine nib. And I have it inked with Teranishi or Teranish. So let me write the pen down, because clearly I'm tired and I can't do two things at once. So TWSBI Mini in the clear, and it is an extra fine nib. I did not like the ink that I had last month. It was Inkabara brown gray or gray brown. I think it was brown gray, and it was super duper dry. I'm going to try adding some of that, what is it called? I just purchased it from Vanessa to help thin the ink out, magic thinner or something like that. Forgive me. But this is Nostalgia. This is Teranish. Nostalgia Honey. And I love this ink color so much. It writes perfect for me in this pen. It's a wetter ink, and I'm learning fast that the wetter the better for these extra fine and fine pens. So the next pen on my list is this Hongdian 1862 in the jasmine green with a fine nib. It skips a lot. I am not sure. I like the pen. It's a smooth nib, but it's just skipping a lot. I don't know if there's a way to fix it, or if I can replace this nib with something else. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm still learning and I need your expertise. So this is the jasmine green and a fine nib. And I have it inked with Ferris Wheel Press, which is the Goose Poupon. And Elyse sent this to me also in a trade, a sample of it in a trade. And I really love, I thank you so much, because I love this ink. a lot. It truly reminds me of spring and when the trees are coming out in my state, the state that I live in. That bright meadow green, even though this is supposed to be more of an olive in the olive shades. I don't know how to explain it, but I really, really, really love this ink, and I do have it in a cart, but trying not to spend more money because I have another another olive ink bottle, so I want to use that. The next and last and final pen on my list is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini. And this is in the zine pink. I think that's how they call it, with a 14 karat nib. And I love this pen so much. I had it for a couple weeks in the month of May, and I had it inked with Teraniche Innocent Mauve, and I loved that color so much. I had purchased 3 bottles of the Teraniche ink, the Nostalgia Honey, Innocent Mauve, and this Opera Rose that I have it inked with. So I look at how juicy. I love it. Pro Gear Slim Mini. This is a medium fine nib, and I have it inked with Opera Rose, and that's, sorry guys, I am dyslexic and sometimes I do things backwards, so thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, I love, look at that, this pen, I love it so much. I have it in a couple colors now. And this is in the zine pink. And I purchased this one from Amazon, and it is a legit Japan seller. So those are my pens for June, you guys. I'm loving this neutral color palette with the browns, this brandy color that I'm going to use up. And then I have a couple of shimmers plus this new like burgundy reddish color. I know that July will be a little bit different. I'll be adding more colors in, but for now, as I'm getting into this addictive hobby, I'm enjoying the neutrals because that's pretty much my natural color palette anyway. So all right guys, I hope you enjoyed. I've been having fun watching and watching other people's videos and subscribing and commenting and things. So all right, have a great day, have a great month.